Rose against Johnson. The jump hook. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Johnson's got his second basket of the night. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Kings. And a wide open look for Jordan. Another three for Chicago.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
The three from Bryant can't hit. And the Bulls going the other way now. And it's Jordan with the jam. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. We've got Jordan. It'll be long. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. O'Neal passes to Abdul-Jabbar.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Looks like the defense is still running a bit late.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. They've got Pippen. Dennis Rodman is out there with Grant. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. Rodman, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low. And I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation. But, boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Here's Pippen after Magic Johnson's bucket. Rodman goes in. Pippen against Young. From 11 feet away. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Pippen's got his first points of the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Lakers shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one drops.
Kobe Bryant. 2 shots.
Bryant hits them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What'd you find out, DB?
We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here's Rose after Magic Johnson's bucket. No good.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Kobe throws it down.
I tell you, you got to love his aggressiveness finishing inside like that.
Well, his leaping ability, Clark, gives him a great advantage.
And that's why they look to get him the ball around the rim. It's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Rose kicks to Rodman. Inside, here's Pippen. Lays it up and banks it in. Pippen's got his second bucket tonight.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Jordan dishes to Rodman. Rose against Johnson. Screened by Grant. Here's Pippen. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Johnson. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Jordan. It's blocked by Shaq. And they get it back. That is good. The Lakers in the lead. Johnson outside. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now. The Bulls have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Rose passes to Jordan. Back to Rose. Young with the steal. Jordan against Bryant. Feeds to Johnson. Young with no one around. No good with the triple.
And guys, it looked like Nick Young had finally put it all together. I mean, he had a huge campaign 2 years ago, signs a new 4-year deal. Then last year, disaster strikes. I mean, he provided very little to the team outside of shooting the basketball. And even with that, he dropped to a career worst, 37% from the field.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Dishes it to Abdul-Jabbar. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Bulls trail by 4. Well, Greg, getting back to Young, it's tough to completely judge him on last year's numbers because he was fighting through knee injuries, ankle injuries, all kinds of things. Clark, they only played 42 games.
Yeah, but when he's right, he can light it up. I mean, he's a go-to scorer, but he just never got right last season.
Jordan's shot is off.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open. And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Now, here's Pippen. He has 6. And the basket by Rose.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Johnson. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Lakers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Chicago.
All right, that was your Laker girls. Make some noise.
Lakers have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
And it's Rose penetrating. Noah kicks to Rose. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. And that's now 6 points for Rose.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Johnson gets the bucket.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Noah the screen. Pippen is doubled. Noah with it, and Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Jordan can't get it to go. And here's the Lakers. Young for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And it's Rose penetrating. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
And guys, the Lakers last season were just a completely different team after Kobe's injury. Not so much in results, but just in how they played on the floor. They actually fared better without Kobe than most thought they would.
Here's Johnson. The Bulls getting the bucket. Ring shot on the way. No good. Nice D from Rose. And another fast break chance here for the Bulls. Here we go. It's blocked by Shaq. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. So for the Bulls, Saul comes in for Rodman. And it's Butler in for Scottie Pippen. Johnson attacking from the line. And the jumper is on the mark. Johnson's got 14 points for the game.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's having.
Outside Jordan. Noah the screen. Right side Gasol. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got 3 assists tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
On its way from Young for 2. Kobe against Jordan. Now here's Bryant. Tight defense on him. Clock at 4. Again, Los Angeles.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Jordan dishes to Gasol. Double team on Rose. Corner shot. That one rolling around and rims out.
We got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts.
Now here is Abdul-Jabbar. Some solid defense from Gasol.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
Butler makes it off the glass. Butler's got his first bucket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Here's Young. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Bulls made the postseason for the 10th time in their last 11 seasons. Last year, they have become a fixture, Greg, in the playoffs in the East.
And how about last season, Kevin, had that interdivision matchup in their first round against the up-and-coming Bucks. Some hiccups form in that series, but they were able to prevail.
Chicago making a switch here. Gervin's checked in, but they recover it. Again, the miss by Gasol.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
The pass to Noah. Powered down with both hands.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there. Boy, in that playoff series against the Bucks, the Bulls looked like they were primed for an upset as they started slowly. Eventually pulled it together and came in as the underdogs against the Cavs.
Shots good from Butler.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Now here's Johnson. 14 points for him. That's good.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Now here's Rose. "11 feet away. On its way from Young for 2. All right. And Pau Gasol, after some great years and some difficult years, talks about now his new...
I mean, I think it's been noticeable.
I think you'd have to say that Gasol's decision to go to Chicago, Clark, was great. He clearly gave it a lot of thought. It's hard to imagine him having made a better pick.
You know, I agree. Not only is he happy,